What's up, dudes? It's Molly. I just got out of the tub. Somebody is or is going to be around a super empath, and whatever names I call, Spirit wants you to watch a video that I'm going to put in the comment section about super empaths, if this resonates with you. Super empaths around narcissists. All right? Any names you see that you may resonate with, Spirit is working with these people. So I'm going to call names. I'm going to type whatever name I call into a search of past readings. I'll read you up to the top 5 most current readings with that name in the title will pop up. I'll read you the title. That'll be your Starseed transmission. I'll make a little story. You'll see. Let's see. How about Martin? You ready, Martin? What you got your eye on? Let's see. Martin. All right. A Martin guitar might mean something, or an acoustic guitar. Martin. Here's a new game. Spiritual martial artist is free from oppression. They got their spirit guide. All right, so I have a tarot deck right here. Let's just see. What is spirit? Okay. How's the day going to start? That's what I hear. How did the day start? How did the day start? Dominion. 2 of Wands. Somebody has a really great idea. They're seeing it coming together. Okay. How's the day going to end? 3 of Swords. Sorrow. Let's hear the bottom. Judgment. Okay, somebody's making a judgment about a broken heart. Sorrow. Here comes a brand new opportunity. The Fool. Spirit saying, do it. Okay? Leave whatever that is in your dust. This new thing is so much better. What's the message from Waves of Life? Waves of Life. So look at this. Here's a new game. Spiritual martial artist is free from oppression. I look for humor and fun in as many situations as possible. All right, there's your message, Martin. Next. And that went down to Marty, if you resonate with Marty too. Oh my gosh, let's try again. Joe. If you resonate with the name Joe, here's your message. Joe. Joe's old way was way too sloppy, tightening up the ship. Yo, Joe says no more slow-mo ruining everything on purpose and psycho-torturing the angel. Finally help. All signs, grab your keys, we're traveling and eating sloppy joes. Fuck yeah. Twin, I hear, twin, it says Twin the Tarot DJ. I hear twin seats. I think I heard that before. We got a tender-hearted one. Leo, Gemini, Jeff, Cancer, Lou, Joey, Pisces, Benji, Sagittarius, Libra, free. All right, if you got a message for Joe, how did the day start for Joe? What's the message for Joe? You have strength, Leo energy, with victory, 6 of Wands. This is a famous person. Peace. The 2 of Swords for me is my boyfriend's back and you're going to be in trouble. And we have the King of Pentacles here, Big Daddy. All right. How's the day going to end? Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Truth, clarity, a giant yes. Somebody likes what they are thinking about. Affirmative. All right. What's the message from Waves of Life? I let go of the past waves in my life. It's time to concentrate on the present and the future. All right. There's your message, Joe. Next. Who's next? These two came out together. Let's see. We have Ryan and Naomi. Let's do Ryan first. If you resonate with the name Ryan, Ryan, you go down to R. Now we're cooking. Yes, please. I want it now, immediately. Brunch with Supreme Empress, the Tarot DJ. Be brave. Kicking it with Molly Marcella. You're the only thing in your way. High Priestess Muse. Scorpio, a friend is in your life for a reason. Cancer, mortified how rude they were to an innocent. Runners coming back to show gratitude. Truth. No more crying in the pussy willows, darlings. Now you're not bored. Passion, ignited, valor. Attention, these names. Tim, Allison, Mabel, Julia, Dean, Jerry, Aaron, and Jory. No more crying in the pussy willows, darlings. Now you're not bored. Passion is ignited, valor. So if you resonate with any of those names I said too, how did the day start? Let's see what we have. Material gains, but in reverse. All right. The Nine of Pentacles is the dream girl. Somebody may not have known if somebody was single, was available. Somebody may be confused about someone. How does the day end? Somebody may have broken up with somebody they were dating. How does the day end for Ryan? Star. And it was kind of in reverse. Yeah. Somebody's going to learn a really important lesson. You should have gone with the one that shined. Somebody picked the wrong person. They should have gone with the one that shined. Somebody, okay, it's like one man's trash is another man's treasure. Something like that. Somebody who totally ignored somebody is going to see somebody else get them, and they're like a dream person. They're like the perfect person. All right. What's the message from Waves of Life? And that can go either way. So, Waves of Life. I attract. What belongs to me will find me. Something bigger is on the way. Your ship is coming in. I give myself permission to be quiet and reflect on my many blessings. All right, there's your message. Naomi. If you resonate with the name Naomi. Naomi. It goes to Na, N-A. She had an extra brutal spiritual awakening surrounded by apathy, narcissists, Neanderthals, and takers. Gemini, Cancer. She will never John Henry that stuck-up, mean girl taker wannabe witch's name again. Newsflash. Nothing is sacred to this narcissist. Their relationships are built on lies and manipulation. The truth set everyone free. She's not a lesbian. Her ex is a full-blown narcissist liar. Cancer, Scorpio. This masculine went on vacation to hell with a nasty karmic rather than the Empress. All right. Naomi, Na. If you resonate with Naomi or Na, how did the day start? Whoa. We have the Queen of Cups, but it was in reverse. All right. Something might be really frigid, real close. Yeah, look at it. It's like spirits pointing out all these takers. A bunch of takers took a really, like a super empaths. Okay, let me think. I hear the theory of a thesis or something like that. I hear. So a whole bunch of people were fucking over somebody. And somebody said, nope, this is stopping right now. And it's the empath. So really make sure we're going to learn about super empaths. So what I think Spirit is showing is a bunch of narcissists may have flexed on a super empath and then never had this happen to them. These might be narcissists that are used to getting their own way, used to just living in a self-absorbed way, I guess. They may have had Sonder activated. They may have had a shameful thing. They may have got busted. Whatever it is, Spirit is setting it straight now. All right. What's the message? I'm grateful for that rogue wave because it allowed me to grow. It's like a whole bunch of takers came in and took from the wrong fucking person. And now karma's happening. My voice is always heard when I speak. All right, there's the message. Next. Who's next? Mary. If you resonate with the name Mary, I hear do it backwards. Okay? I'm going to type Mary in backwards. All right, it goes down to YR. All signs, eat your V8, don your racerback titty shirts. We're warriors now. All right, let's go down to Y. Now we're cooking. Yes, please, I want it now, immediately. Brunch with Supreme Empress, the Tarot DJ. Be brave, kicking it with Molly Marcella. You're the only thing in your way. High Priestess Muse. Taurus. Your guide from the other side brought in magic. Time to trust. Your new thing starts. Truth. Scorpio. A friend is in your life for a reason. Surprise! Your life is changing for the better. Attention these names. Tammy, Max, Jason, Janelle, Sean, Emma, James, Josh, and Leanne. Surprise! Your life is changing for the better. All right, so how's the day? How did the day start? How did the day start? Okay, pop on your own. How did the day start? Love. Look at this. The Two of Cups. Soulmate. All right. How's the day going to end? Okay, I got to show you how that went. Right on the Waves of Life deck. We have the Chariot here, Cancerian energy. I trust my inner wisdom. I am going in the right direction. All right, so this is fast-moving energy. Somebody might be in their car. They might drive to somebody. They might go on a road trip. A road trip might mean something like that. All right, somebody might get a taxi, a cab, a Uber, something like that. I trust my inner wisdom. I am going in the right direction. I feel like somebody might be like typing in directions in their phone and just going. All right. And final message from Waves of Life. I am at high tide. I embrace love and forgiveness. I release fear. Today I say goodbye to all that has brought me pain and regret in my life. All right, there's your message, Mary. Next. Keith. If you resonate with the name Keith. Keith. Keith, you go to K-E. This one hates being bored, so she keeps herself busy, then turns it into money. Freestyling it with a brand new kind of dancer. Keeping the beat with Molly Marcella, High Priestess. Pisces, you are complete. You found the key to happiness. Gemini, in a panic, so careless, keeping you a secret. It's all falling apart, looking you up, fast ship. Aquarius, broke-ass criminal crossed the line, getting key back, moving on. Divine truth, twin flames. All right, message for Keith or K-E. How did the day start? Keith, K-E. We have illusionary success with the Seven of Cups. All right? Somebody might have like bid on something, or stocks, playing the stock market, something like that. All right? Or looked at a bunch of options of something. Somebody might have looked online dating. All right? How's the day end? I just heard a matchbook. Okay. Right when I said that. Material success, the Six of Coins. I get absolutely nothing from this. Now I just see, like around the holidays where people are ringing a bell in front of the grocery store with the kettle. Somebody may have been projecting out a false reality on something. Somebody might finally see, oh my God, somebody stole something. Let's hear. Give me one more. What's the next message for Keith or K.E.? We have the Hanged Man. Somebody may have had a narcissistic ex. Okay, somebody may have had a narcissistic ex or a narcissistic family person or employee or something that cost them a lot of money and they didn't know they were spending that much money. This person has spiritual awakening due to narcissist abuse. All right, so the Hanged Man is a symbol for somebody who's going through the spiritual awakening. So what Spirit does is Spirit takes you by your foot and hangs you upside down from a tree, so you're forced to see everything from a completely different perspective. And so a veil might have been removed at like how much money somebody spent, and somebody didn't know, like credit card bills or something like that. All right. I will also put a link to, so if you want to feel better, if you're on a self-healing journey, knowledge is the key to freedom. Spirit wants us to watch about super empaths and narcissists. And I'll also put a link about why narcissist abuse so often leads to spiritual awakening. So that might be helpful too. All right, what's the message from Waves of Life for Keith or K.E.? I am the wide open sea. I strive to be open-minded. All right, there's your message. And last name for tonight, Tyler. If you resonate with the name Tyler, you go down to Ty, T-Y. They're a homegrown type O gal. Let's take it down to T. Now we're cooking. Yes, please, I want it now, immediately. Brunch with Supreme Empress, the Tarot DJ. Be brave, kicking it with Molly Marcella. You're the only thing in your way. High Priestess Muse. Leo, here they come to save the day. Taurus, your guide from the other side brought in magic. Time to trust, your new thing starts. Truth. Scorpio, a friend is in your life for a reason. All right, Tyler or Ty or T. Spirit's showing the moon. Somebody may only know half of what's going on. Somebody doesn't know the whole story. They only know half of what's going on. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Whoa. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands, and they were kind of like this. So the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands like this is a really cool brand new thing with a hot and sexy, totally cool chick. Ace of Wands, or it could be anyone. Ace of Wands. Wands are arts, entertainment, fire, passion, cool, sexy thing. But it came out this way. and this is a narcissist reptilian lizard lady who cock blocks everybody's opportunities. So somebody may be going from somebody who totally traumatized, a masculine may be going from somebody who totally traumatized them to a super cool reward, a totally cool person. The other person may have kind of presented like that person, but they weren't that person. This is the real person. Okay? What's the message for Tyler? Look at this. Look at that. The initials MS might mean something. I let go of the past waves in my life. It's time to concentrate on the present and the future. Whoa, weird. That is so weird. Both of those pops. Some twin flames may be coming together. I am a unique and worthy person. All right, there's your message. What's the message for the collective? What's the overall message for the collective? How did the day start for the collective? What was the energy like? Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. So there's two messages. So we have the Knight of Pentacles here. This is the Knight who takes for freaking ever to decide. So they're usually in full armor, and they usually have their visor down, and they're just watching forever, forever, forever. This is a ride or die person. But once they make up their mind, then it starts. And this person is like, once they do it, they're doing it. They're committing. And so what I see in this one, though, look at his visor is up. He's made up his mind. All right, let's see. We have Justice coming in. Libra energy. All right, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Look at this, the Sun, the happiest card in the deck. Leo energy. Whatever this Knight of Pentacles was thinking about for the longest time, yes, the answer is yes, they're going to do it. It might be divinely blessed. I hear not might, it is. Divinely blessed. All right, let's hear. I can find comfort and security in my friends and family. All right, there you go. Somebody who has just been watching forever might show up out of the blue, say, and it might be a karmic reward, and say, hey, you want to do this thing? You want to whatever? And then the person says, yeah. And then it's fun, the happiest card in the deck. Oh my gosh. Enjoy your justice, everyone.